welcome back. I am the Muted Goat, and this is episode 15 of my Let's Play Civilization 4 Realism Invictus playthrough. Last episode, we took these, took this barbarian city and built another to make this island our own. We rather unsuccessfully tried to culture bomb this Korean city. Now that I'm looking at this, if I want to more successfully culture bomb them, I actually need to be able to produce. Let's get a sawmill going. That'll help the tundra there. And now that I'm thinking about it, it's been a while since I've gone through to make sure everything is using, every city is using their towns, villages and towns and cottages. So I'm just going to go through and look at all that, make sure we are good there. I don't know if I want craftsman. I'm going to go scientist, actually. Go back on a lot of these. I guess it depends on what I'm building. If I need to build a wonder, I'll go in there and put craftsman in. But as it stands, I'm definitely not a priest. Okay, looks like I can put about 3 scientists in each town. Except our capital looks like we have unlimited scientists, which is nice. Oh, I see what's going on there. With the Statue of Liberty, you get 1 free specialist in each location. Yeah, so I'm really going to start focusing on getting my science up. Because currently with my economy, I'm struggling a little bit. I'm at 50% science and I'm losing 41 gold a turn, so I'm basically under 50% with my science, which is bad. It's somewhat to be expected because it hasn't been that long since I acquired a whole bunch of new cities. Ooh, I should probably get a cottage out there. And yeah, new cities are expensive, especially when all the resources or all the city plots aren't upgraded the way you want or need. All right, here we go. Put that there. Oh, this place has 2 free specialists. Okay. And yeah, with my science being only at essentially 45%, I'm going to try to make up for it a little bit with having scientists as specialists. Should help a little bit. It's growing still. This is about to become a farm. here. Oh. Misclick. Okay, get that going now. And yeah, this is going to hurt my production, obviously, taking a lot of these craftsmen and priests away, but right now, all of my cities are doing fairly well as far as having enough buildings and everything like that, so I'm not all that concerned about production. Go there. Okay, got all the cottages there. Short term, this is hurting my economy even more. I can see my gold going down, but it's okay. I need to upgrade that plot. Sure, just focus on growth there. Gonna go all culture here. 114 a turn, that's pretty good. Once they build that sawmill, they'll really be doing nice. You do not need culture here. Science is fine. And you're going science. Okay. That's all of them. Economy is in shambles, but we're okay. I was also kind of thinking possibly joining the Greeks in their war against the Russians. Like, it wouldn't be the worst thing to have Cherngov and Kursk right here. But, you know, something we haven't done, we haven't looked at these graphs. Alright, you can see how my score has just shot up dramatically. I want to show all. No, you can't see them, but this is basically when I started attacking the Germans and the Axumites. My score shot up way above the Greeks. Gold-wise, wow, that graph gets a little funky, obviously. Production-wise, I'm up there pretty good. Food-wise, I'm way above everyone. Power, oh, it looks like this war with the Russians isn't going that well for the Greeks. Let's see, culture, I am not very good. Greece is way up there. Espionage, I'm getting a lot better. Okay. Are any of my cities top 5 cities? No. Okay, that makes sense with my culture down there. Let's look at victory conditions. Alright, I don't remember what legendary... So you need 3 cities with legendary culture. How much is that? Let's take a look at our capital. No, they're still not even. It'll be 9 turns. Okay, in 9 turns I'll take a look at that and see how far away I am from legendary. Because gosh, they're at 139,000 and 129,000 basically. If those two are already legendary, then I really need to watch the Greeks. As far as legendary culture goes. Kind of as it stands right now, I feel comfortable, like, I could just sit on my lead and eventually win like a space race victory, if nothing else, but I don't know. Light infantry. I'm just gonna build some more line infantry, I think. Got a mechanized farm there. Let's keep building those everywhere. Alright, 2 light infantry should be enough. And another spy. We need that. Let's see. So the reason I'm kind of contemplating joining the Russians, first, they'll be happy with us. Second, it would be possibly interesting to watch. And yeah, if I join them in that campaign, then our mutual military struggle will help. I'm not too far away from going to free religion, which will really make them happy with us. So I'm going to do line infantry. So I am going to build kind of a lot of line infantry to prepare for that. leave this merchant in there. Get this frigate back over to Mohale's Hoek. You can see I'm much stronger militarily than everyone else, so I am far less concerned about being invaded now. Especially, I did build just kind of a bunch of new light infantry. Alright, I'm able to get my research back up to 50%. They built a frigate, wow. I don't remember putting that on the queue. But sure. Frigates can never have too many of them. Well, actually, that's not true. They do cost 1 gold a turn to maintain a frigate. Pretty sure pretty soon I'm going to have a chance to build what's called ships of the line. And those are 2 gold a turn to have those. So maintaining a large navy gets very expensive. Can never be said enough. I absolutely love the music in this game. Okay, the merchantmen are there. I'm gonna send them up to Makhala. And this is long overdue. I have open borders with everyone. Well, I don't with the Russians anymore. I forgot. Never mind. I was going to go explore their territory.
There is one rule for the industrialist, and that is, make the best quality of goods possible at the lowest cost possible, paying the highest wages possible.
High seas warfare would be something I should look into. I'm going to go fertilizers. Start building retail stores pretty much everywhere. Okay, so Fava Basia borders upgraded again. Okay, to get to influential, you need 480,000. Okay, so breathe easy on the Greeks getting legendary cities. It is something to keep an eye on, though. Just let them destroy the road. I need to get to this copper mine. Okay, we got a privateer sitting over there. Let's get a frigate to take that out. It's almost assuredly a Korean privateer because it's leaving all their ships alone. Okay. Maybe my culture bomb is starting to work. 29% South African. 62% Korean. They're producing 33 culture a turn, and I'm at 116, so it could eventually work. Enemy's been spotted again, another privateer. It's a good experience for my frigate. Alright, archaeologists have unearthed a cache of scrolls and stone tablets buried beneath the desert. Ooh, I wish I had 508 gold available to me, but instead I'll just take a boost towards fertilizers. Ancient stone tablets telling us how to use fertilizers. That's always nice.
If the grass on the other side of the fence appears greener, it must be all the fertilizer they're using.
National Patent Office. I believe. Yeah. It is worth it, so that is what we're going to go for. And a great profit. Another volcano. Taking out our farms. Let's wake these guys up. He needs to. So I discovered fertilizers, and now this is, I believe, unique to Realism Invictus, is now you can cultivate crops on these fertile soil plots. And so, like, for example, I do not have rice available to me now currently, so I'm going to cultivate rice there. Send him to a great profit to the capital. Line infantry, you go to the booth. And so I actually need to see where else I have these fertile soils available. They're sometimes hard to see under the farm improvements. Okay, here's one. So let's get Duder here, down there. I feel like there was one up here. Yep, there's one. And at one point I felt like I had so many workers. Now I have seemingly none. Couldn't hurt to build some more. Is that all of them? It's all that I can see right now. Kind of keep an eye out for more of them. Alright, fertilizer factory. Rice cultivation was successful. Alright, corn or rice. So I have one corn. Do I have any more corn? I don't think it actually matters. There's not an advantage to having two of either. I'm going to do rice because my corn plot is right in the middle, smack dab in the middle of my continent. So, the thought is you can't have people come in from the coast and destroy your improvements and take away your ability to get your corn. Okay, wheat or potatoes. I don't think I have potatoes available to me anywhere. So yes, potatoes. I already have 2 wheat, so I'll do 2 potatoes. Those newer cities, I'm not even going to bother with cottages at this point. I am just going to build farms, and eventually they will they'll rely on like specialists. Those couple of cities will be specialist economies. Never built a windmill there. If you guys are anything like me, you might be watching this Let's Play, you know, months after I've completed it, and you've noticed something like that, and just dying for me to figure that out and actually build the improvement there, and it's been episode after episode after episode of me ignoring it, so hopefully I finally scratched that itch for anyone who has noticed that. Alright, fertilizer factory for sure. Did a steel mill, no fertilizer factory. Just check the status of this. Alright, so yeah, it's already gone up 5% South African, so we're about to take over that tile. We're not too far away from taking the iron. So I think it will be successful eventually, which is nice. I was kind of discouraged about it last episode, but it just needs time. Alright, the Greeks and the Russians declared peace. Another great prophet. It's like, why? I don't need him. Let's send one up to Makala. Retail store. Line infantry. Line infantry. An Indian spy is operating on a high level in our government. What should we do? We only have one option. We gain a +2 relations boost with Gandhi and +400 espionage against Gandhi. Ugh. I'm about the frigate, 68% chance. Gosh, dang it. I hate privateers so much. Currently, my main motivation for finishing this playthrough is so I can upgrade to version 3.7. That was pretty silly of me to not check to see if there was a new version before I started this Let's Play. But, ooh, I can get crab. Yeah, version 3.7 does something about all the silliness involved with privateers. There's too many of them. They don't like us enough to retail store. Customs house. Can I upgrade these yet? No. Got another privateer out there. Let's go, Mr. Frigate. Cool, that's enough for him to level up.
This is the patent age of new inventions.
Alright, National Patent Office. I'm going to build that as soon as it's available. Fruit preservation. It's only 2 turns. Oh, Bessemer converter. I'm actually going to do that. You get a free great engineer. And we're having volcano problems. There's another one. Ouch. these random events are... I don't know exactly like what the rolls are on like a chance of a random event each turn, but it feels like to me like when you have a big lead like this, like I do, and you're just kind of sitting on your lead, the chances are higher. It seems the volcanoes start popping off, you start having floods and hurricanes and stuff like that. Alright, National Patent Office. Do it. Built the mechanized farm there. 3 turns away there. Okay. What's this at now? 36 to 57. They're still at 33. We're at 116. We're actually getting pretty close to building the university too, which will just increase. Okay. There's rice there. Just get down and help with this volcano issue. Sure, build the Ministry of Justice there. Why not? Alright, now we have potatoes as well. This is in our territory, we can upgrade to mechanized farm there. There's another source of potatoes. See our score is getting higher and higher. That's from all of our cities are getting much larger. I bet we're gonna hit 100 million people in not too long from now. I do not want that paved road to be destroyed. Workboat here, we'll get access to these crab. Retail store. Sure, line infantry, why not? Alright, the economy is starting to improve.
The finest
Bessemer
steel has
converter.
to go through the hottest fire.
We can build foundries, which will drastically help our production everywhere. And we got that great engineer. Let's do high seas warfare. No. Military science, we'll need that eventually. Alright, foundries everywhere. Gotta hang on to this great engineer. I do want the Eiffel Tower. That improves our relations with everyone. Okay, go help with the volcano stuff. Alright, crabs. Now we have every sea resource. I guess we do not have whales. I wonder if there's any whales around. They're pretty rare. Yeah, I don't see any. Making progress on upgrading all of our farms to mechanized farms. Slow going for sure. Gosh, I can't believe we're 42 minutes into this episode already. There is a command you can do to, like, any troop you build in a city, you can send them to a specific spot on your continent, but it kind of depends on what troop I'm building, on where I want them to go currently. That may not always be the case.
To
Military
secure
science.
peace is to prepare for war.
We can upgrade all of our cannons to grand batteries. I'm going to do high seas warfare too. I guess we might as well do the upgrades. No. How much gold do we need? 770. Okay, grand batteries are upgraded. Another great profit. This is up to 40% South African. Just whichever city builds a foundry first, I'm going to start the...
Admiral. That part of a warship which does the talking, while the figurehead does the thinking.
Eiffel Tower there. And now Ship of the Line is available to me. I'll be building quite a few of those, even though it'll hurt my economy. That's okay. The privateers have been annoying this game, but surprisingly not as bad as they can be. Sure, heal up in this Korean city. Still at 40%. I apologize, this is not the most exciting gameplay, but 75%, let's try it. Ah, dumb. Should have done it with this guy. That was a silly mistake that I didn't need to make. So currently, since my continent is so big, my entire navy is just protecting my sea resources from privateers right now. So technically I am quite vulnerable to an invasion, but I feel good enough about where my like how many land troops I have that anything they drop off I'll be able to handle with ease. Akeka, 136 culture, they're up to 36, but this culture bombing is working, surprisingly.
We may find in the long run that tinned food is a
Fruit
deadlier weapon
preservation.
than a machine gun.
Steam engine. Workers build improvements 25% faster. That sounds nice. Another privateer. Oh my god, this guy's almost dead. May have spoke too soon about privateers not being as much as a nuisance as they normally are for me. They have been quite the nuisance in the past few turns. Actually, I already have someone going there, so go over here. So those revolting peasants. Huh. Well, that would be something if the peasants took over that city, then it would be a barbarian city. And I could sneak up there and take it. I forgot we had that light infantry there. I might as well get... I don't know. Even the light infantry isn't a guaranteed win. So, retreat. I don't feel comfortable with the amount of line infantry I have now. Both line and light. Okay, let's go, peasants. Destroy your evil Korean overlords. And then quickly be taken over by your South African overlords. But I have free commoners, you'll be free under me. Doesn't look like the peasants were successful. That's a shame. Oh, treating this light infantry as if it's a worker. It's not the smartest thing. There's Hamburg. Yeah, we are still the most powerful civilization. This is now 42% South African. I wonder if this is a Russian privateer. Only 67%. I don't like those odds enough. If it attacks me, that gives me an extra 10% defense. It left me alone.
Sail against the winds and currents by
Alright, I can upgrade all my frigates to steam frigates. That will help.
Time for such nonsense.
Okay, I'll go imperialism. Gosh, I wonder how much you need to have a dry dock everywhere to do it. But it is going to be expensive, I'm sure. 356 per for all of them. 46.28 right now. I'm gonna wait on that. Actually, no. Let's just get it done. It's only 3 turns. Wow, can get 1,800 gold a turn if I go science at 0. That's not bad. Sorry, Greek. Sure, we'll accept sheep for hemp. Okay. Let's upgrade our frigates to steam frigates. Okay, get our science going again. Yeah, we're up to 55% and only losing 20 gold a turn. That's not bad. Foundry. Okay, Eiffel Tower. Where is that engineer? Here, right? Help out with the Eiffel Tower. Okay, most of my frigates have upgraded. These ones did not, and these ones did not. I need to build dry docks there. Oh, England, I'm going to make you pay me 190 gold just for asking me anything. Thank you. Alright, science. I don't know how many, if there's any more scientific wonders left. Quora. Does not appear so, so I will hang on to this great scientist. Actually, you know what? Let's start a golden age. Let's do it. Increase production and commerce. All that jazz. Build a dry dock here. Where is it? See, build a foundry. Furniture factory sounds good. Canned food factory sounds good. Shipyards. Oh, Pericles just started Golden Age too.
History is written by the victors.
Mechanized mining sounds good. Increase Eiffel Tower in 20 turns. Canned food factory, sure. Okay, that's the end of that turn, and we are at an hour. Sorry, nothing much happened that episode, but that's kind of how it goes when your empire is this big and you need to upgrade every single farm to a mechanized farm. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.